It's me, Nimso. Welcome back to the Tinyverse. It's been quite a while since I made since I made a video. I wanted to finally get back into video production. I don't know. I've been yearning for more video production work. But I've had a lot to do, and I've got a lot of it done. Ooh, I've got a hair in me. I need to neaten up my beard. Right. Yeah, I've had a lot of things going on, and I've got a lot of that done. There's a lot of projects going on right now. I've got a project coming up super soon that you're going to love, especially anyone who's been around on the channel for quite a while. This channel has been around for nearly a decade now. The actual channel itself started in 2013, so it's an actual decade, but videos didn't start all the way from the very beginning of the channel's existence, the account's existence. Why is the animation system is a little bit extreme today. I don't know why. But there we go. Yeah, so as you probably noticed immediately, the intro has changed, and that's because the brand has changed. A major change to the brand I have made, and I've been wanting to do this for a long while. As you can see, the logo I changed a while ago, and that was the beginning of the overall change, and now I've pretty much changed everything. You can see the studio itself, the actual VTube studio that I built, the Tinyverse. Come on, fingers. Tinyverse. There we go. It can't see my... Oh, unless I bring it back. No, it's not. That my leap motion is not visibly seeing. I might need to clean the leap motion a little bit, a bit more. But there we go. Yeah, so the studio has changed. You can see all the visual upgrades. You can see all this the beautiful frame edge work that I've done. Look at the new logos that I've put on the... Look, the little logos. You can see little cat logo, the little tiny logo everywhere, and above me as well, right up there. So there we go. Look, all of that. Oh, it's beautiful. Everything has changed. The light boxes over here have the come on, hands, track it. I really want to upgrade my tracking setup, but the light boxes here have changed. You can see the ones here. There we go. That's nice and easy to point at. The light boxes here have changed. All of that has been upgraded. In fact, the little box that Tubby is sitting on also upgraded, and you can see that in the intro as well. It's no longer just a cat block. It's a nice little properly designed box that looks really nice. But there we go. Yeah, so the name is now Nimso. Everything has changed. It is how it is. It's really nice, actually. Let me explain where the original one came from, actually. You know, I'm a 90s kid. Right? I'm a 90s kid. I was a 90s kid. I'm not a kid anymore, but there we go. I was a 90s kid. And back in them days, when I used the internet, I never wanted to put my name on the internet. I still don't. I only put it where necessary or where legally required, which is also necessary, so those were the same thing. God, I'm really excited to be making videos again, to be honest. But there we go. Yeah, back in them days, when you would register to a website, let's say you were registered to a forum or whatever, you wouldn't need to put that much personal information. And also, we didn't discriminate against robots back then. You didn't have to tick a checkbox that said you were human. Oh, jeez. Right, okay. Yeah, so back in them days, you wouldn't really have to put much personal information. And online, I always used the name Nimso, right? Nimso was my online name, has always been my online name. When it came to registering websites in the early 2000s, what they started doing was requesting your full name. And that's a problem, because you gotta put a first name and you gotta put a surname, right? And I didn't have a surname for my online name, it was just Nimso. So I put my actual initials, NY. That has been in the name for as long as, you know, you've seen my work. The NY was in the name. In my name, it was my brand contained my initials. But there we go, right? It's about time we move to a completely different, a unique structure to that, and let go of the old. Well, actually, kind of return to the original, right? That's the best bit about this. Is it's not letting go of the old. It's letting go of the middle section, right? We're going right back to the original, and It's me, Nimso, right? My It's Me really broke off there. Turtle Super Cat. Okay, I've still got the voice. It's still working. It's still working. A little bit of a glitch there, hiccup. But there we go. You can see new brand. Let's have a look at it properly. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Move along. You can see it's changed in all of these in all of my posters. And there we go. Move over to the right, left. I was going to say right, but that's my right, not your right. Visuals. And there we go. Look at it. It looks so nice. Woo! I love it. Right? The new Nimso Studios, especially in the intro. Oh, it looks beautiful. It's really, really sleek now. I am so glad I made this change. It's so nice. You can see the studio has changed. Look at all the little logos in the bottom on the framework, and you can see that actually I had learned quite a bit from building the Peach's Castle recreation that I did from the Mario movie style recreation. And I learned so much in terms of how to build architecture. So you can see the new VTube studio looks really, really nice. It looks really good. I've got nice little lighting sections of the logos on the top frame, and then on the bottom frame it extends down on the floor, which has a little bit of a Hollywood floor look to it, right? It's got the logos going along the whole thing, and that goes right around the whole room. I actually recreated the whole room. You can see the light boxes have changed across the whole room as well. That new pipe there, when you're standing here, the pipe over there has been recreated. It's a nicer looking, like, squared out shape now. But there we go, and you can see the actual what they called the soundproofing walls on the right and left side of me here. They look much nicer now because they've got an actual proper design. They're not just soundproofing wall just right across the whole thing. There's a nice diagonal stripes pattern going on in each of those, and they're very, very neatly done. They've got nice little shiny trim on them, which is also matching all the shiny trim across all the edges in the building. And you can see actually that same stripy pattern idea is on some of the boxes as well. So here's the new little Tubby box. There's no cat block anymore. Tubby used to be sitting on a cat block. This same box you can see in the intro video when Tubby is jumping around as well. So there we go. Everything's changed. Everything looks a lot more polished, a lot more beautiful, a lot more neat, and a lot more Nimso Studios. This is the new Nimso Studios, and I am so glad it looks all brilliant. And yes, I am flicking my fingers without using a thumb. Right, here's the thumb. I'm very good at that. Right, there we go. Anyways, there we go. So that's that. What is this project I'm talking about that I mentioned earlier? There is a project I've been working on. Essentially, for those of you who have been following this video channel for a long time, there's a lot of stuff, let me get my words right. A lot of stuff on there that was innovative. It showed some really cool, unique ideas, and then no one ever got to play them. No one ever got to test them or anything like that. And I'm really looking to put a bunch of this stuff together, bring back as many of those as I can possibly do so into one massive compilation of stuff that you would be able to try out. All of those things that were there in the past. Things like tiny open world, the little driving sim that I made, the VR driving sim, the skiing sim that I made, all of these things that were just 3-day, 4-day projects, and some of the bigger ones like tiny open world, including some of the old demo worlds that you've seen but never got to play, for example Tubby Supercat ones. All of that going to be viable. It's going to be playable very soon. Yeah, I'll be making videos as I go along, as I build each of these projects, really bring them back to beauty. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the next video. So thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.